Conaway again, and I hope you guys are all doing well. I am so excited because this is my first video in a video series to join a ton, that's a terrible word to use when it comes to talking about women. I am ecstatic to be involved with so many wonderful women who are on the same kind of a mission of being better servants for Christ. And so this series is new to me, and I'm going to talk about what in this last week God has done to help me transform into who He wants me to be. I went to a wonderful, wonderful weekend getaway with my husband called the Weekend to Remember. And it's where you take some time as a couple to help your marriage, not only to maintain it, but to further it and to lead on to greater oneness. And so this conference we went to was in Phoenix. They have them all throughout the country. Again, it's through Family Life. I'll put a link down below so you guys don't have to do any guesswork. And if you hear my dog barking, she's just going to do that. So anyway, we went through this to this wonderful weekend away, and they took us through some basics about marriage, which you expect, but they also took us through some absolutely wonderful things of reminding you what marriage is about, and you know, getting closer to God to help support your marriage. And I want to be very clear in the fact that my husband and I have a very good marriage as far as I know. I've been in a bad marriage before, so we're considered remarrieds, which I don't really appreciate the term, but you know, whatever. We have both been through not good marriages, and I have never had a marriage that is this easy to be able to communicate with my husband. And that doesn't mean it's not hard when I have something hard to communicate. I just mean I know his heart, and I know he's going to be open to me talking to him. And so anyway, they took all of this stuff that we already know, but they put it in such a great package to be able to convey the information and to help us to get even closer. So every night you were given assignments about things to work through yourself, and then things to talk about together. So where do we see each other on physical intimacy? Where do we see each other as far as our communication is concerned? Where can we better our marriage? And as far as I'm concerned, you don't wait until your marriage is crashing and burning before you start to get it you know, better at it, get it taken care of, get things good. It'd be like saying I'm not going to change my oil till the engine freezes, if you're a guy and thinking about this, or I'm going to wait till I have wrinkles before I start using anti-age cream, which is so much more difficult. It's easier to prevent than it is to, and maintain, than it is to heal. And so it talks about a lot of that, and then they even separated the men and women. And my whole point to this is that I've been feeling a catch in my spirit about work for quite a while. It's been pulling me away from my family. It's been a priority for me, and I think it's been a certain amount of pride. I feel like I should have gone back to school and completed things. And I'm a nurse, I'm a registered nurse, but I don't have my bachelor's and I don't have my master's. And I know I could get that. I know I'm smart enough to get that. So the fact I don't have it and I'm in my 40s is kind of a pride, and other nurses don't tend to help with that. Because if you don't have those kinds of things, you know, we tend to not look kindly on that as much. But my issue is always, why would I want to do that when I don't want any of the jobs that I could do that with? So there you go. Anywho, sorry, itchy nose. So it was a certain amount of pride that I'm good at what I do, even though I don't have those degrees, and thinking about where I wanted to go with my career further, when in fact, where is my heart? Where should my heart be? And this conference kind of helped me realize the steps to everything. You know, first there's God, and then there's your marriage, then your children. I know that's hard to hear for some mamas, huh? And then everything else. That's including job, friends, you know, everything else is everything else. And I have had let my servanthood pull me away, and I've let my job pull me away, and I have missed so many games and concerts before with my older kids. And I have a husband that really knows the value of a wife staying home and caring for her family. And that's not to mean that he's old-fashioned. Truthfully, I wouldn't care if he is. It's to say that he understands how valuable and precious that is. That it's an actual calling, an actual job. And not every woman feels that way. And I'm not asking every woman, I'm asking me. And I feel that way. And I've always wanted to be able to stay home, but stay home for the right reasons, and stay home for making my family a better family, coming together and making sure everything, and being there for the kids. I'm starting to hit that point where they're in middle school and high school, which everybody thinks that that's the easier time. If they come home and want to talk about something, if there's not a parent available, they'll go to friends and other people you may not want them getting advice from. When your kids are ready to talk, they're ready to talk then. So the long and short of it is, and I know this is getting long, is I have a plan to pay off debt in order for us to live well within our means, and that's going to take me about 12 months. And once I do that, we'll be able to live nicely within our means. And it's going to be a hard process. It's going to be a scheduled process. But that will enable me to stay home for the 8th grade through high school. And I'm going to try to work to where it doesn't hurt my family as much. And that's not going to be easy, but that's my goal. That's how it's got to be. And so some things are going to have to be let go of. But I learned to let go of my pride, most of all, and really start to focus on my family. That's kind of humbling, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So that was my introduction, basically what I learned this last week, and I thank God for all of you, and I hope all of you are doing well. If you've had a lesson learned this week, please share it down below. I'd love to hear from you. And to everybody in my groups, thank you so much. I so appreciate your open arms for me to join you. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. I did forget to say something here, and I just want to interject in just a snippet that this weekend getaway did bring my husband and I so much closer. We were close before, but this is just like, it's amazing. So I didn't want to lose that as part of what I was trying to tell you. So I think it's important that I just interject right now and tell you that it does work, and we are so much closer, and I've gone from happy to elated, if that makes a bit of sense. Okay, take care. Bye. So I am ecstatic to be involved with a ton of wonderful women, and that just doesn't, no.